Man, YouTube, what's going on? It's Steph TV, man. I'm back with another video, man. I have to upload about 5, 6 videos. I haven't done that. But it is what it is. At least I'm making the content. I just gotta post it. This is the thing, man. Oh man, I was watching this YouTube video called Restart Startup, something like that. And there was this one video, and it's called "Don't Trust No One," right? And it was a really good video. Shout out to them. I mess with your content, right? And it talked about, don't trust your friends. Watch your back with certain people, and it really, hit me, right? So, in my YouTube channel, I've been doing YouTube for literally, I'd probably say 2 years right now. Going very strong, by the way. I've talked about how to avoid certain women with these nasty attitudes, avoid women who are beautiful on the outside, but really messed up on the inside, right? But what I really don't see a lot of channels do is they don't talk about watch people around you. And this one right here is very important, man. They talked about how Tupac was, he was hanging with those wrong cats from New York, and look what happened to him. Even the girl he was sleeping with, Ayanna Jackson, who lied on this man's name. And if he was still alive, there could have been a possibility he would have spent jail. He spent like a long time in prison, based off a bullcrap lie and the people he's surrounded with, his own manager, friends, everybody around him turned his back on him, double-crossed him, and he had to pay the ultimate price for that, right? Had to pay the ultimate price for it. And when I see things like that, man, it really just hit me in the head and reminded me of, this is what happens, man, when you trust the wrong people or hang around the wrong cats. I did a couple videos, man. Y'all remember the videos? Their own best friend, hurt him over a female, right? What else, man? They own female do them wrong, right? And be on their own best friend for 1, 2 years, sometimes 5 years, man, over a female, over money, over crazy stuff. And that's because of the lack of awareness, or lack of, the lack of not knowing who your friends really are. They may not show it in a month, 2 months, 5 months, year or two from now. But these are the things all men have to worry about. See, I don't even want to bring this into it, but women, they don't understand that. They don't understand, a good-hearted person. That's why most of them jump from friend to friend to friend. But as a man, bro, you have to understand of who you allowing in your life. John Lennon, for another example. Like I said, when I was watching the movie Blow by Johnny Depp, his own business partner, Diego, did this man grimy. All these things, bro, why men should really have to watch their sixes with people, bro. And it shows from time and time again, the history, man. A lot of people really have evil intentions, and people really have to understand these things. Even myself, I've went through it, not in a situation as said a Tupac, as a John Lennon, or let's say Ace from the movie Casino, Sam Rothstein. I haven't been through that, but God was showing me these individuals or these people that you were getting a little too close to are not good for you. Right? I'm story time, bros. Story time on this one. Hold on, let me get my drink. Story time, bros. Story time. The reason, how am I start this? There was this dude. I'm not gonna say his name because he nothing but a hoe ass nigga. You know, this dude I worked with for a long period of time. He was always talking bad about me. I'm gonna put the AC on. It's too damn hot for this. You know, he was talking very, very bad about me over and over again around people I was cool with, women, his own friends, his own girl, and he was inviting me to these parties. And, you know, even though we got into a tussle here and there, we got into a problem, but what really made me, like, told myself to stay away from him. One time he was having his birthday party, and what was it, like, he invited me around. I was meeting his friends for the first time, and he was always, you know, whispering in their ear, like saying some salacious stuff. And I'm sorry if this video is not that great. You know, saying some salacious stuff about me. And it was just like, it don't seem right. Like, how are you going to invite a dude out? How you going to invite somebody out and you're whispering messed up things about me, talking bad nonsense about me? So from then on, I told myself, dang, this is what Pac was saying in that interview. He said, watch people. That's what Pac said. Pac said, watch people. Because you can spot the real from the fake. And, you know, I separated myself from that guy. Because that, in my head, I was like, yo, you got to watch yourself. This kid could be dangerous long term. The more you hang out with somebody, you ain't do little stuff like that, the little red flags everyone talks about with females, but don't talk about with friends. When you see little things like that, that tells you, bro, you might need to stay away from that person. You might have to you need to walk away from that person. You don't show no hatred. You don't let that person know that, okay, we no longer cool, we enemies, but you stay away from it. You know, you move on with life. And, you know, you block them on socials, you delete the number and anything like that. And this is someone I worked with. This is like, you know, when you're in those type of jobs where you work with somebody, you trust them. But me seeing how he is and how he moves, and he had a very fake demeanor about himself. He was very two-faced it. I was like, man, I'm glad I learned at an early stage instead of when it was too late, because sometimes I remember I was thinking about it 2020. If I was still hanging with that dude, I probably wouldn't be in Cali. I'd probably be in a messed up situation because of hanging with the wrong people who would end up stabbing you in the back. And that's why I'm giving this video out to all you young guys out there. Gotta be careful with who your friends are, bro. Even though this dude right here wasn't my friend, I was just like, okay, I moved up in the position he is. We're working with each other. Let's get to know one another. But see, me being a little naive, not really understanding how two-faced this dude was, learning at an early age, I got the hell away from him. And that's why I want you guys to understand with that, bro. Watch who you hang, watch who you even call friends, bro. Especially to you, someone like me living in Cali, bro. You definitely gonna watch your sixes. Gotta be smart, man, with who your friends really are. Because if you don't learn at an early age, at an early stage, like how I did, later on, man, they gonna do you dirty. And it ain't gonna be sweet. That's all I want to talk about, bro. I'm probably going to dive more into this because it was just like a little brief of what I wanted to talk about. And also, too, I got to head back to work. So, guys, be smart. Watch everybody. Don't be naive to the game. And don't be naive to who you hang around with.